Hey, Coach. Obviously, a lot of storylines tonight. There's two preseason All-Americans out there going head-to-head, and Trace Jackson-Davis and Armando Bacot. Why do you think Trace was so effective, considering who he was going against and the stage of this game?
Well, it wasn't just Trace. I thought Trace had a hell of a game, but this was a total team effort across the board. From a defensive standpoint, we were truly, truly solid from the beginning to the end. And, a lot of things didn't go our way from a foul standpoint, but, it's what it is, man. We played through the fouls that were called and was able to bring the game home.
Zach, and then Rick.
Asking not just about Trace, but the front court in general. I think it's 50-24, 50-26 in paint points tonight. Just how good do you think your group is a month into the season at basically just being able to attack the rim from a lot of different angles?
Well, I mean, we got some pretty good inside players. Malik missed a lot of bunnies around the hole that he normally makes, and Trace was solid again. Around the bucket, we got Race who can post it as well, and so I feel good about our inside-out game with any team. But it's been our perimeter play that's put us in this position as well. Our bench has come in and given us a lift. I thought Galloway tonight was phenomenal, man, the way he's played based on the fact that he hadn't practiced in the last 10, 11 days. So it was nice to have him back.
Yeah, I was going to add, Jalen Hood-Schifino got you off to a great start, seemed to play with a lot of confidence, and then just where does that come from with Galloway, just the way he comes in there and contributes, like in rebounding, passing, defense, the whole energy mainly?
A lot of it is just playing hard, man. And you learn to teach young guys how to play hard, man. That's 90% of it, man. You figure the other 10% out through X's and O's and doing all the little things that help you win. But he's figured it out. He figured that out a year ago, and I took the job, man. I like everything about him because he plays hard.
All right, Todd on your right, then Tom.
Mike, the start of both halves were where you were at your best defensively, especially in the second half. I think it was 7 out of the first 8 possessions they didn't score. How much is defense how much of it can be momentum? At the start of a game where you kind of feed off of it a little bit, and how much do you think that helped you tonight?
Well, I got to give a lot of credit to my coaching staff who helped with the game plan and the scout. Kenyon and his supporting cast was phenomenal in terms of putting the game plan together, and I thought our players fell right in line in terms of how we wanted to guard, and make no mistake about it, they got great players over on that side of the ball, man. But I thought tonight our defense is what held in for us and was able to help us secure the win.
Tom on your left and AC.
Mike, I know for the last few weeks you've been talking about how time will tell when it comes to matchups like this. What sort of statement does this win make, and does that statement mean anything to you at all?
It's not a statement, man. It's our schedule. We had to play North Carolina, which is a great institution, man, has had great success with their program for many years. And it was a great matchup tonight, and we were able to come out on top. I don't think it's a statement. We got to now start preparing for Rutgers and get ready for the Big Ten, because the Big Ten is a grind, as you know. So Rutgers is next up.
Coach, I'm going to follow on that question there. 2 historic programs, though. How nice was it to get this win for your fan base, who were, I'm sure they had this circle to start this season, this game?
Well, again, I think it's great for our fans. I want to thank the fans who slept overnight outside in the cold and rain just to be here today. Boy, that means a great deal to our players and this program. So our fan base is phenomenal. And to have 2 franchise, if you want to call it, story colleges, institutions that have been great in basketball for many years clash like this. Hell, I didn't get a chance to play against Carolina. I was in the bed, having back surgery when we played them the one year, my senior year, and then we were able to beat them in '81 for the title. So it's always been a battle with this team. They beat us, matter of fact, in 1980 here. So to return the favor, and beat a good team that's well coached, it means a great deal to our program.
All right, Wilson on your left and Jim.
Mike, a couple weeks ago, you said you're to be patient with Jalen. A performance like tonight, making jump shots, playing defense, was this the kind of night you were waiting for?
Jalen, as far as I'm concerned, has been solid ever since I got him. I have no complaints with Jalen Hood-Schifino. He tries to do all the right things, the winning things to help you win. And he's great off the court. He's just a good young man. So I'm pleased how he's been playing. You guys might not be, but I'm happy as hell as how he's been playing.
All right, Jim in the second row, then Seth.
Coach Xavier Johnson continued elevated play. 20 points tonight, 50% shooting, 8 of 10 at the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and he didn't pick up his first foul in a game that a lot of fouls were called until there were, I think, 6 minutes to go in the game. Talk about the maturation of his game and what it means to this team.
Well, we needed him on the floor, so thank God he didn't pick up the fouls. No, but he's been great for us, man. I mean, he's another guy that we all are benefiting from his hard work that he's put in. He's just a different dude this year, man, and that's kind of nice to see. And his play on the court is an indication of that. Because he's playing both sides of the ball. We asking him to pick up defensively and put heat on the ball and then score the ball as well. So it was kind of his night tonight, and we needed every bit of it.
All right, Seth on your right, last one.
You talked about your defense. Caleb Love, you kind of kept him in check for a lot of the night. I guess what was your game plan against him defensively, and what was working so well against him?
Well, we just tried to guard closely. That kid got unbelievable range with his jump shot, and we just tried to stay as close to him as possible. I thought Galloway did a great job on him early. I thought Jalen did a great job because we matched him up from the beginning. So I think when you're dealing with players that can make shots from the perimeter, you just can't give them much room. And I thought tonight we were really good in that area.